Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. I hope you're having lots of fun and taking time to relax and unwind a little bit. That's what I'm doing today. So here we are. I thought today we could react to a video that Chantal had posted over a year ago. It's called My First Time in a Mosque as a Canadian in Kuwait. And she kind of takes us through an absolutely empty mosque, which is kind of crazy. You'd think there'd be like one person there. But no, there's no one there but her. So yeah, I thought we can kind of watch that and see her very first time in a mosque. I have not watched this video yet, so it's a cold react, but here we go. And of course, I just want to point out that even though this video is all about actually entering a mosque for the first time in the Middle East, she has to, of course, talk about food in the beginning of the video. I sped her up to 1.5, so hopefully she's not too fast. But here we go. Let's go to a mosque, you guys, in Kuwait.
Tonight for dinner, we're having our favorite, frish wala. You saw the video, well, I think our first video on our couples channel here, matchboos. Let's unpack it.
Okay.
Hey guys, so I'm here checking out a mosque. I haven't checked one out since I've been in the Middle East, particularly I'm in Kuwait.
Has she gone to a mosque besides this one time? Does anyone know? Did she make any other mosque videos? I haven't checked. I'm just curious.
Haven't checked out a mosque yet. I did learn a lot about mosque today, which is part of the reason I removed the niqab. It's actually not a religious requirement like I thought. It's more of a cultural thing. It is part of modest dress, so women who wear it typically do it for culture and a mixture of religion. It just depends on your interpretation of modest dress as well. But I need to learn more about Islam before I can make these decisions. You guys know I'm impulsive, so I did put a community post explaining that, which is why you see me without a niqab today. I do it out of complete respect, and I just want to be fully aware of everything.
She's so respectful as a Muslim, you guys. Sure.
So typically the mosque is divided into two parts, side for men, side for women. This allows people to pray comfortably without any distractions.
Oh, give me a break with the distractions, but that's just my... Women are not a distraction. That's all I have to say about that.
It's very important as a ritual to cleanse, perform ablution, or wudu. The Arabic word is wudu, which is a cleansing and purification before you enter the mosque and perform salah, prayer. Women are required to dress modestly, typically to wear a hijab. Men have a dress code as well. They're asked to dress in a clean outfit that is loose-fitting, doesn't show the form of your body. Same thing with women, which is why I wear the abaya. So let's go and see the mosque.
No, you wear the abaya because you don't want anyone to see what you really look like under there. That's why you wear the abaya. That's why when you found out there was a guy who in the Middle East practices who's Islamic, whatever, like you were like, yeah, I get to hide everything. That was like the jackpot for you.
There are people praying. I will not talk. I will talk low and respectfully when I enter the mosque. There is a very large mosque in Kuwait City that we will explore another time. Here we have a water drinking station, some clean water provided.
That looks janky as fuck. Ew, who would drink out of that cup? Ugh, that looks really gross.
All right, let's go in. I'm nervous for some reason.
You know why you're nervous, Chantal? Because you're going in there dressed like that and you're in the Middle East and you're a phony. Like you are a phony baloney. Holden Caulfield style, like phony.
Another water station right here for drinking.
Dude, that's... this looks very dirty. I don't like it. It looks like a really run-down area.
A washroom.
Washing stations. Why don't you tell us what this is for, Chantal? Washing station is for wudu, but this looks like a shower. Are you supposed to wash your feet? Are you supposed to wash your hands? Like what is this? Like there's water spouts, but there's no sinks underneath them. So what the hell is this? Listen to my Catholic ass talking about this. Who the fuck am I?
A washing station. You are required to remove your footwear and place it here before entering the main prayer area.
Excuse me.
My Skechers.
Those beat ass Skechers. What God? What is her sleeve looking like? That is a really funky sleeve. Look at all the. Is that feathers? What is this? Or is it just like fringe? I can't tell. That is ugly. That's not very modest. Like, I don't consider this a modest outfit. Like, it's kind of loud. It's like feathers or some crap sticking out of it. Look what I mean. There's nobody here. How does she find places where nobody goes? Now, I Googled this and I Googled, is it appropriate to film in a mosque? And it says, yeah, except it's not very appropriate to film in like the inner prayer rooms, which I assume this is.
It's very soft. Very warm in here. Not air conditioned. I thought these were prayer rugs at first, but Sala explained that they're actually fragrances and clothing to cover your body. This is the main.
Why do you need fragrances? Why do you need fragrance? I understand the clothing portion of it, but like, why do you need fragrance? Dude, I bet this place smells like BO really bad.
Prayer area. We have the Quran. And they have some stands here for the Quran. Those are nice. And you see how we can...
Like, why don't you go to get out of the apartment, Chantal? Just for a change of scenery. Why don't you go to like a local mosque when there's not many people there during whatever time of day or evening, whatever. Get your Quran and go and study it at the mosque. I bet you'll retain more than if you're just sitting on the couch, ceiling, trying to look at it and pretend you're reading. You might meet some new people. You might make a friend, like an actual friend, not just someone that, you know, is getting paid to bring you flowers and having like a date with you, which is really odd. But yeah, why don't you like go to the mosque, like have Salah drop you off, pick you up in like an hour or two. Maybe you'll meet a friend. Maybe you'll like network with other like Muslim women that live in your city. You know, that would be fun. They don't really know who you are. So like you have some anonymity. That sounds really weird. Why? You know what I mean? That's what I would do. If you're really that bored and you have all this free time on your hands, you have nothing to do. That's what I would do.
Important cleanliness is in Islam. Cleanliness is very important here in Islam. It's actually made me update my own hygiene routine for the better as well. There's some speakers.
She's whispering.
Loudspeakers where the
I want to tap that back.
Can be heard. It's actually made me update my own hygiene routine.
So she's okay. Let's break that down. Let's one more time. She's talking about how cleanliness is so important in Islam.
Important cleanliness is in Islam. Cleanliness is very important here in Islam. It's actually made me update my own hygiene routine for the better as well.
So it's made her. Did you see how she said that? Like, look at her face. So she's like twitching.
Islam. Cleanliness is very important here in Islam. It's actually made me update my own hygiene routine.
Does anyone believe that statement? That being Islamic now has made her update her own hygiene for the better? You spat out a unknown meat bone onto the floor in your own house and didn't bother to pick it up so anyone could step on it or your cat could choke on it or hurt herself on it. You shat your pants last month twice on camera. Isn't all that like haram? Like shitting your pants on like a YouTube video? Isn't that... I don't understand. I don't understand like what is happening. Like, I don't understand. You're not hygienic. You are. I would never eat anything that was in the vicinity that your body was in. I just want to say that.
For the better as well. There's some speakers on the wall.
One more time, guys. I couldn't help it.
Cleanliness is very important here in Islam. It's actually made me update my own hygiene routine for the better as well. There's some speakers on the wall, loudspeakers,
Sure, girl.
where the imam can be heard reciting prayer during the 5 different times a day. 5 times a day, the imam will recite prayer, and I'll put the names of them here for you and the different times.
The 5 prayer times. The 5 daily prayers are performed at times determined by the position of the sun in the sky, vary at different locations. So dawn, midday, late afternoon, after sunset, and between sunset and midnight. Okay. How important, I don't really know much about Islam. Is there any Islamic people out there who follow this religion? Is it like, is it typical for Muslims to pray 5 times a day, or is that just kind of a loose guideline? Like in Catholicism, you're supposed to go to church every Sunday. I haven't been to church in years. I still consider myself somewhat Catholic, but it's not a very strict religion. I mean, it is like, it is, Catholicism is strict, but I don't feel it's as strict as Islam. So my question to the Islam viewers out there is this: like, do you guys pray 5 times a day and consider yourself practicing as like Muslims? I'm just curious. At least she gave us something informational.
I'm actually going to perform prayer. I don't really know an Arabic prayer. I know a little bit, so I will do what I can in my heart and in my head. So let's.
Why didn't you like look it up on your phone? Or you're filming with your phone. Why didn't you like print it out? You have more than one phone anyway, so why didn't you just, if you're going to take the time to make a vlog about going to a mosque the first time, first of all, I'd be nervous the first time in a religious building that I was brand new to, and especially when you're dressed like that and you don't even know a single prayer, and you don't even like, not, it's fine that if you don't know it, that's fine, but come prepared, right? They don't have any, they have the Quran right there, right? Why didn't you, I don't understand her. Like, she is the laziest person in the world. She just wants to go through the motions of life. Like, that's the thing. Like, I've been Catholic my entire life. Since I was born, I was Catholic, right? I wouldn't like, I don't go to church. I don't go to church for my own reasons, right? I have a lot of issues with the church, a lot. But it's not like I'm coming into it brand new. Because if I'm coming into something brand new, say I was raised Baptist and I want to become Catholic, and becoming Catholic is a pain in the ass. I had to go through CCD Sunday school since I was in kindergarten to I was 16 years old. So every Sunday during the school year, that's where I was. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But like, if I was Baptist and wanted to become Catholic to convert, I wouldn't half-ass it right from the beginning. Like, especially if you move to a very predominantly Catholic place, or in her case, like in a very Islamic country. That's where that's, the country, the religion and their culture go hand in hand over there, Why would you want to make yourself look, first of all, unprepared, uninterested? That just seems to me like she's not interested in this. She doesn't really care. That's why no one believes her when she says she's reverted to being a Muslim. Like, no, like, you reverted in the human being genome timeline, maybe, but not this.
Go perform wudu. I'll return.
All of these cleansing steps must be performed in this order: hands, mouth, nose, face, arms up to the elbow, wipe your head, ears, foot up to the ankle. Are you supposed to wash your mouth? Is that what it says? Okay. Bismillah. Bitch, you don't even say Bismillah when you eat anymore, okay? Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. And that's like the easiest thing you could do is say one word before you stuff your face with KFC. You know? Like, come on. Sorry, rice.
So I'm gonna use one of these washing stations.
I wonder if Chantal has ever done this. Like, if I was Salah, I would have made her do this until she does it, like, out of habit. Like, if you really you want to put the hijab on, you want to put that headscarf on and whatever the fuck else you're wearing, you better start doing what you're supposed to be doing. Everything she does is haram. Every little thing she does is haram. Every little thing. Yeah, okay. I can't sing.
So I'm gonna use one of these washing stations.
I cannot reveal my skin to you, so I cannot show you some of the wudu steps. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You cannot reveal your skin to us? Oh, okay. I have seen your nipples hang below your belly button, below your first belly button, okay? I think I've seen your taint. I've seen your vagina. I have seen every part of your belly, and I've even seen one of your boils against my effing will, okay? You can't show me your skin. I mean, like, who the fuck does she think she is? Like, who are you talking to? That's like me trying to, like, say to my dad, like, I wasn't born in the United States. I was born in Canada. He'd be like, bitch, I was there when you were born. Like, who are you trying to kid? Like, I was there. You know what I'm saying? What a lunatic. Oh my God, you guys. Totally unrelated to this. I just got a notification on my phone. I bought the cutest. I make decorated sugar cookies. That's what I've kind of been doing the past few months. I like taught myself how to do them. So I've been like going on and like trying to find really cool cookie cutters. I'm sorry if I'm like derailing this video. But I found Beetlejuice cookie cutters and oh my God, you guys, they're coming. They're out for delivery and I am so excited. Look. They're like this. They're going to come out like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. Anyway, I'm really excited because I loved Beetlejuice, the cartoon when I was a kid. I am Lydia Dietz. I've been Lydia Dietz before Lydia Dietz was cool. Anyway, I'm really excited for them. I'm going to make sugar cookies this weekend and I'm really excited. Okay, sorry. Back to Chantal.
Let's cover your entire body except your face and hands. So you must wear socks. You must cover up to your wrists. And I have my hijab, which is sufficient.
I just want to like low BMI voice in a mosque in Kuwait, and I have seen your fupa boil. Okay, I just want you to know that Chantal, I want you to understand that we have seen you shit your pants. I have seen you pick your nose and eat it. I have seen you do the most disgusting things I have ever seen someone allowed to do on a YouTube video. But tell us again how we're not allowed to see your wrists. You mean the one that has the Aries tattoo on it, or the other tattoo here that's got two women tongue kissing that looks like a beta fish? Guys, we can't see her wrists, so no.
Let's go pray.
Sorry for the heavy breathing. I am an obese asthmatic. Okay. I think we can see that. Didn't she take her shoes off? Why is she taking them off a second time? Did she put them? She didn't put them back on. Look at the state of those Skechers. My God. It looks like someone's dog chewed them up and like a Bigfoot tried to shove their foot in there. Oh wait, it did. Why is she blurring out?
Thing I have trouble understanding.
Why is she blurring out her butt? I just noticed that. Is she blurring out her body so you can't see the rolls? You guys, is that what's happening right now? Why else would she blur that out? There's nothing behind her that is like private, right? That should be blurred out.
So one thing I have trouble understanding is which direction I'm supposed to pray in. I did send a picture to Salah and he showed me to pray in. I'll show you the direction. Muslims pray in the direction of Mecca, the holiest city in the Middle East, which is in Saudi Arabia, where the Kaaba is. So let's go.
What is the Kaaba? Why don't you like tell us something, Chantal? I want to learn things. I like to learn things about things I don't know. Okay, so I can't read that, but it's standing. They even teach you how to put your feet. Dude, does she do this? Oh my God. I'm so excited
So
right
I
now.
am still learning a lot about Islam, and one of the things I really need to learn how to do is to properly perform the prayer 5 times a day. So I did find something that helped teach me how to pray, and
Okay.
here is a step by step of what you're supposed to do to perform.
And that's totally fine. I 100% agree with you looking this up. If you don't know what you're doing, look it up. Have Salah check it and say, okay, cool, this is what I'll do from now on, and just practice.
The prayer properly. So I did do some of the steps properly, but some of them I didn't do quite right. So I'd rather put myself on camera when I have it down pat to show you.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, no. How are you going to lie in a mosque video? The reason why you didn't show us this is because you can't do it. You can't physically do it. Don't fucking lie. Stop lying. Everyone knows what your fucking physical fitness is. Like, stop lying. Who cares? We know you cannot do this.
Properly how I perform prayer.
Right?
Thank you.
You're supposed to stay inside the lines on the carpet. Why is she blurring her body out? Yo, I'm surprised she
Thank
got
you.
up.
So I'm not a traditional Muslim, and so I'm not a traditional Muslim.
No shit. Because you're not a Muslim. Like, you're not a Muslim. I would be so, I would feel so uncomfortable. Like, okay, when I was, what was it for our, I think it was our, yeah, it was our Holy Communion. So in Catholic school, well, not Catholic school, Catholicism, when you go for your first Holy Communion, you're about 8 years old, like second grade. And our particular church, they actually had us, well, the area that I grew up in, there was a lot of Jewish kids in as well. So we had a large Jewish population in our area. So like half of my class was Jewish, right? So they actually had us go to, as part of our like requirements to get to take the first Holy Communion in the Catholic Church, they actually had us go to a temple, a Jewish temple, and we had to pray there. And the rabbi talked to us, and I thought it was the coolest thing. I came home from class that day. I was like so excited. I'm like, I've never been in a Jewish like temple before. It was so cool. It was awesome. Like I'll never forget the experience. But I felt very like, even as a child, as an 8-year-old child, I felt very like hushed and like nervous. I didn't want to do, like, I even remember like not wanting to like offend people or like do anything wrong. I hated getting in trouble as a kid. Like that was like my nightmare. I never got in trouble from my teachers or anything. So I always wanted to make sure I was being respectful. And just her faking this in this situation as a 40-year-old woman or 39, however old she was in this video, like it bothers me and just makes me not like her even more because I could see, that's the thing with Chantal, right? Like I could see right through her bullshit. And when other people can't, I'm like, it's so obvious. Like, what's wrong with you? You know, like I can't fuck with people who can't see that she's a terrible person. And it's not just for major things because she does major things wrong, but it's also for like little things that she does like this. Like it's so disrespectful, I think. I don't know. I wouldn't want her in my mosque. That's all I'm saying.
And I still have a lot to learn, but I do respect all cultures, all religions.
No, you don't. You're a xenophobic ass hat. Thank you very much. You don't respect anybody but yourself, and you don't even respect yourself, to be fair. But don't, with this bullshit, how respectful you are. I made a video yesterday about how haram you are. Like, I know you've been acting, so I don't know who the hell you're trying to fool with your respectful person. Bullshit. You could pretend, but we remember, Chantal. I'm going to keep saying that. We remember everything because we were there.
And most importantly, I praise God and thank God every day for the life I have. And this has
Do
been a
you?
very peaceful, wonderful place to do it.
The only God you should be thankful for helping you where you are is the God of YouTube. That's it. It's about all because God has turned his back on this situation a long time ago. Every single God, Allah, Jesus, the Jewish gods, everybody, the Hindu gods, the Buddhists, everybody has turned their back on this bullshit, Chantal. This is not anything religious at all.
Alhamdulillah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next video. Tonight for dinner, we're having
She's such a, she is such, what the heck is this? She is such a smug bee. Seriously, she really is. Don't mind this video. This is a Disney World trip. I don't even know what this came from. This must have been on like Watch Next. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Have you guys ever been in a mosque? Do you think it's also completely disrespectful what she's doing? I do. I'm not personally offended, but like I would be offended if I was Muslim. That's all I'm saying. Again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.